and I'm not watching it. Like, let me know if you are the same in the comment section. Are there certain animes that you just refuse to watch because they're subbed? And for me, it's Dragon Ball. Like, I'm not watching any Dragon Ball content subbed. Dragon Ball Daima is out. Is out right now. And if you know me personally, or if you follow the channel, you know that I love Dragon Ball. It is my favorite anime of all times. It is not the best anime of all times, but it is my favorite number one. I will go back to it throughout life and just relive things because I enjoyed Dragon Ball Z. Recently, in the last few years since the channel started, I went back, I watched all of OG Dragon Ball, I watched all of GT. I am currently working through all the movies because even though I'm a huge fan, I've never seen all the Dragon Ball Z movies. I've seen a handful of the new movies that came out in the super continuity, but I've never seen all the Z movies. And this is why, like, I don't know a whole lot of characters like Janemba. I know who they look like because I played the game, like Dragon Ball Legends. I know like Bojack from the Dragon Ball Z game, but I don't really know the backstory on Bojack because I've never seen all the movies. But fast forwarding through all that, talking about Daima, like Daima is out and it's coming out week to week, and I got access to it on Netflix and it's subbed, and I'm not watching it. Like, let me know if you are the same in the comment section. Are there certain animes that you just refuse to watch because they're subbed? And for me, it's Dragon Ball. Like, I'm not watching any Dragon Ball content subbed. I'm watching it dubbed. I can't get down with Goku speaking Japanese. Maybe it's because of when I was introduced to the character, it was already dubbed, and like I was already into him speaking a certain way and having a certain voice, being portrayed a certain way. But looking at Daima, and like they're releasing Daima characters onto the Dragon Ball Legends games, and like they speak in Japanese. They don't have a dub voice with them yet. And I'm like, hey, this is not my Goku. I don't like it. I need the characters to speak English, and I need the dubs with the normal voices because this stuff I can't get down with. I don't know when the dubs are releasing, and that's a big deal for me because I don't care about being spoiled. I'm seeing other people talk about it. I'm seeing other characters being introduced. I know that it's the demon realm, and it's like there's a lot going on. They talk about Mr. Popo might be originally a demon. Makes sense, especially if you watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That makes a lot of sense if Popo was a demon. But anyway, looking at this show, I think it has a lot of promise. The animation style is cool, and so many people are happy with the fact that it recreates certain moments and animates them way better than what we got in the original Z. Again, I always will confess that Dragon Ball Z is not a well animated show. It don't look good, but it is good to me. It's my favorite. But Daima goes back and it reanimates a lot of the Boo stuff, and it's like, that's a cool thing. I want to watch it. I refuse to watch it. I refuse to watch it with them speaking Japanese. I'm not reading Dragon Ball. Maybe that's an indictment. Maybe that's an indictment on the fans. That has always been a thing. Like, Dragon Ball Z fans don't read. It's like, yeah, I refuse to read the subtitles on this. I might have just concluded this video. I might have just told myself I refuse to read Dragon Ball. I will watch Demon Slayer, the subs and the dubs. I watched Chainsaw Man, like the first few episodes. I watched it sub, then I went back and rewatched them all dubbed. Solo Leveling, I watched the subs and the dubs. I did it for some things. I'm not doing it for Dragon Ball. But let me know your thoughts. Are you so into Dragon Ball Z? Are you into Daima so much that like I'm gonna watch it subbed and then I'm gonna go back and watch it dubbed? Or are you more like me and like, hey, I'm not watching Dragon Ball Z speaking Japanese. I'm watching the dubs only. It's only that show that I feel like I'm willing to say, hey, no. I just finished Attack on Titan not long ago. I watched the first episode subbed. It's like, oh, this is cool. But all the dubs are there, so I'm gonna just watch it dubbed. But if I only had subs, I would watch it subbed. But just because I'm more open. But with Dragon Ball Z or any Dragon Ball content, Super, Z, GT, I'm not doing subs. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section if you've watched thus far. Thank you so much if you've watched thus far, and that's all I got for this one. Enjoy yourself, guard your heart, and go watch something good.